So, um, where do I start? Well, let's see. I still don't have my furniture still. I actually brought in my PC that was stuffed in my storage shed. So, it's right here. We got the computer. We just need a monitor. But, regardless, I want to talk to you guys about the recent delays of movies and how to respond to them, because there's a lot of people freaking out of like, oh no, Quiet Place Part 2 is getting delayed. Oh my god, what are we going to watch for the next few months? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with all of this is if you have a movie that you're excited about and they delay it because of this whole disease thing, they're going to still release it at some point, either on streaming or later down the road. And you never know. You never know with these things. I mean, there's still movies in theaters. There really is. And until they close the theaters, you can still go to theaters. Unless you live in Oregon. Because, in Oregon, the governor just announced that any public gathering of more than 250 people is now banned. Because of the whole, disease prevention. So, but my take on the whole delaying films because of coronavirus, obviously it's a good choice. It's a good choice on the business end because, if you have a big movie, an anticipated movie, like, say, A Quiet Place Part 2, you do not want to release it during a time like this, where everyone is so concerned about a disease that they rather stay at home. Because A, that doesn't make the movie any money. And B, it's a public health hazard. Now, will other big movies be affected? Well, obviously, films like No Time to Die got affected, and that's being moved to November. And then, what was it? Fast and Furious 9 got delayed recently. So, it's not a big deal with that. Now, will Mulan, that's a big question. Will Mulan change release dates? Possibly, but I'm not entirely sure, because probably most theaters at this point have something for Mulan. Black Widow is all the way in May, so who knows if they'll delay that one. And then April barely has any big releases coming out, so, I mean, at least it gives me more time to work on classic movie reviews that I've been wanting to talk about for ages. So whenever I get my PC up and running, I'll be recording and editing the Back to the Future Part 1. But I also have lined up not just the Back to the Future trilogy, but because this year is the 35th anniversary of Goonies, one of my state's ultimate movies, I'm going to be doing a review on that. Now, because of travel restrictions, I may or may not be able to film at the locations, like on Cannon Beach or anything, of where the original film was shot. Because that was an idea, that was a plan I wanted to do for the Goonies review, is actually go to Astoria and Cannon Beach and shoot around the places and give my thoughts on the movie that way. Kind of like how Chris Stuckman went to the prison where Shawshank was filmed, or was inspired by. So, that's a plan that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I mean, it gives me more time to work on other stuff. With all these delays of movies, it does give me more of a chance. So, it allows me to catch up as well. Because, there's probably some movies I missed out on streaming, so then I can check those out. And there's actually someone from South by Southwest, I actually posited on Twitter, for all the people that lost the opportunity to screen their films at South by Southwest, to DM me a link to their film. One person did, and I'll be watching that sometime today, and then I'll be adding that maybe on a separate video. So, yeah. At least with all these delays, man, it's giving me more of a chance to catch up on things. So, that's all my thoughts. We're supposed to be getting furniture today. Who knows? But, yeah. That's all I have to say. If you're concerned about the coronavirus and you don't want to go to the movies, don't go to the movies. That's just all I have to say. But also, If you want to watch stuff on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus, definitely do that. I mean, that's all I really have to say. I mean, what else is there to say with the coronavirus? If you don't want to go out to the theaters, if you think it's too risky, stay at home. If you don't think it's risky and you know how to do proper hygiene, in either case, do what's best for you. Okay, I'm not going to give you advice. Just do what's best for you. Just don't go infecting people. That's just all I have to say. And that's it. That's all I have to say. See you later.